All right. Does look like we're about to have the knife round. This is FlyQuest Red's map pick, so they should be doing the ritual knifing of each other in spawn. It looks like Vanessa is the unlucky one caught in the middle, but we have Marie and Fox over here looking the wrong direction. So Vanessa might survive this. I guess she will. FlyQuest Red hustle out through spawn and over toward ramp, where they'll give themselves up to the players of boss. You can see right next to me the kill feed as the FlyQuest Red players are getting stabbed up. And at the completion of the knife round, we will head into map number 1. Here it is. See you in the server chat. All right, map 1. We have FlyQuest Red's map pick. Down in the lower bracket of ECL Season 51, Cup number 3. Let's get it rolling. Boss have been on a bit of a stumble recently. It's actually kind of surprising to be seeing them in the lower bracket, but given that now they're playing with their coach, Ben Leet, and they've just been swapping in and out players, so hopefully they do find some stability soon. Mirage being a very good pickup for the team. Quick headshot onto Emmy, waiting for these players trying to ball out apartments. They are going to make it out through the smoke, but now Mirage only able to get one back. It's a 2-for-2 trade as Boss arrived on the site. Mirage still going, though. This USP is still fragging out crazy. The Wumbo arrives. Is so discontent for the side of FlyQuest. Marie just going to get that bomb planted to try to go for the worst on the next round. Wumbo will clean up that final player. And Boss. Monster round for Mirage. 3 kills on the pistol. I don't think smoke should be client-sided, but I'm not sure exactly what is going to show up properly and what isn't. You know, the game can be a little bit janky. Well, that is going to set up the buy nicely for the side of Boss, and FlyQuest Red electing to just hold on to that extra money that they've cashed in from the bomb plant. So no force buy on the second round. That means Slight's just going to be more than happy to farm up these kills. However, forced to back away. They're already in through mid. Oh, it's a bowling game for Boss as Wumbo lines them up and knocks them down. A triple kill. And Boss, a very quick second round. We see this a lot, though. FlyQuest Red not really giving that second round the time of day. They just, all right, we lost the pistol. That's fine. We go for round number 3. Smoke's flying out. And there it go. It lands in window. No jump out through mid. However, Slight going to be boosted up early on to the ladder window. That's a little bit of a different setup from Boss. An off angle with a mid player to try and throw a curveball toward FlyQuest Red. Another smoke tossed over toward mid to make sure that Slight unable to read the movements. Give FlyQuest Red that mid control. B-Will's trying to get active into connector. Oh, did he spot the player below him? No. BB starting off strong. Response from Mirage, but it's still a 2 versus 2, and FlyQuest Red going to take over this A-bomb site. Boss gonna have to rotate in on the retake. Wumbo be the first one over to CT. Emmy on 39 HP. She'll have a tough time holding on to this. The headshot going to be required of her. Wumbo already starting off strong, but continues in. Emmy and Fox lose their lives, and that leaves Vanessa all alone, and there's just too many Boss players to handle. A 3-0 start for this CT side. FlyQuest Red left in the dust. We get the classic post-full buy force buy with a timeout from FlyQuest. See what the decision ends up being. I see Bibian is already invested into the Galil. Could be a hero Galil, could be even tossed over to somebody else. Things will very quickly start to get difficult. Slight going to be picking up the AWP going into round number 4 as well. So your mid player having the big green definitely makes taking that same mid control that much more difficult. Bomb on the back of Fox inside of Palace while the rest of the team making noise on the rest of the map, trying to sell a fake to Boss to see if they can sneak out their Opper and star player onto the A-bomb site. There's at least a small possibility. Boss with a lot of hardware sent towards B. As FlyQuest Red starting to lean towards the A-bomb site. They've already got players inside of Palace, so B-Will's going to have a lot of responsibility on this round for the multi-kill. Another smoke tossed into Palace. Just waiting. Sometimes the pistol's the best thing you can do is try to sell a fake, and that is precisely what FlyQuest Red have done. They've got the perfect moment for it. Smoke after smoke over towards B. Got the window smoke. Marie trying to make something happen with the Tech 9, but Maricu shreds her. Emmy looking for the response. There's one for BB on, and that's the A-bomb site open. This fake has been sold, and FlyQuest Red will get the bomb down. Homeboat trying to be the first one in. Ness on 51 HP, close at hand behind her. With the bomb down, there's still a small possibility for FlyQuest. 4 versus 3 retake for Boss. They've already started off this retake strong. Maricu and Wumbo with the major components. And Boss, they'll keep 3 strong as they retake and secure a 4th round.
Counter-terrorists win.
Now this is now the real chance to stop the bleeding for FlyQuest Red. You might say that if they can't win here, then this half is going to start to get real unfriendly to them. Fox going to be mollied out from behind top mid. This round is very young. There's still opportunities. 3 towards the A-bomb site for Boss. Really holding on to this. They won't be fooled again. We'll say this jungle player of Wumbo is looking like he could take some early initiative as the smoke starts to fade. Bibian tries to sneak through. She gets guillotined. And the rest of Boss, they're all hitting their shots as well. Fox about to be discovered by Ben Leet. And it's just Vanessa left standing. FlyQuest Red, they stayed still for just a second too long, and Boss just pounced. 5-0 start for Boss. And with no bomb plant this time around, again, the money for FlyQuest continues to suffer. They've got enough for the AKs, and they'll try to ball it out fast toward the A-bomb site this time around. Everyone out ramped very early on. B-Will's behind these triple boxes. Just the spray control is working out so well. FlyQuest managed to mow down Wumbo, but that is all they're going to find. Good positioning does benefit here. Bibian able to find B-Wills, but now the op of Slight looking to retake this site before the bomb is even down. Beyond good kill on the Maracue, but it's not enough. As Boss now 6-0, continuing to deny plants, continuing to deny kills. 2 players still alive for Boss. FlyQuest, never mind a foothold, they can't get a toehold into this round. Well, smoke's down to cover into mid. Like you do. Wumbo gonna set up the fire in response to stop anyone from holding from top mid. You have a hero rifle from Bibian. She has been scoring the kills for FlyQuest, so hopefully that comes back to benefit because the rest of these weapons really aren't. Oh, she gets slight, but quick trade from Wumbo does allow Fox to recover the weapon at the very least, but FlyQuest, just not a singular thing really going their way. Vanessa discovers the A-bomb site is open, and Ben Leet going to be caught as well. Now Fox trying to escape the B-bomb site. It looks like Boss have read this. Expecting her to appear in mid or on A. It's going to be a flank from both of them. I think they will hear the footsteps over through ramp, so Wumbo going to make his way out. Oh, this nade could be perfect. Fox going to emerge unscathed, though. It's 2 versus 2. Nessa's managed to find herself a rifle as well. This could be where FlyQuest Red managed to get on the board. Oh, Wumbo opens things up. Vanessa, though, in the response, and she's got both. FlyQuest Red on the board, finally on the 7th round. Timeout for FlyQuest. They know the money is flowing in the bank accounts of Boss, so this is the point where they can secure one more. Maybe this half gets to a reasonable spot, but right now, it's not looking like it. And it looks like Lag have completed map number 2 in the PGL Astana qualifiers versus Fisher College. Ah, you got Panda. Nice. Now again, still a few rounds left before I think FlyQuest Red can consider they have control of this game, and running out through mid, Wumbo behind the smoke, gonna take control of mid, so that's gonna be denied to FlyQuest. There's no fake on this one. They line up. E-Wells, though, only good for the 1. The M4 not gonna have sufficient damage for that full spray down. This is gonna allow FlyQuest another attempt on this A-bomb site. Vanessa waiting for the push through CT. Wumbo will be the first one in once again. Smoke tossed over. All sorts of util. No one allowed to play Firebox from FlyQuest. So it's going to be up to Vanessa here, but Wumbo's ready for her. 3 with the guillotine, though. Able to find 1. And Fox on the back of this. Her AWP is good to clean this one up. Sweeps up Boss. And FlyQuest double their rounds. That sets us up nicely for, again, one more buy on the side of Boss. A long road to recovery for FlyQuest. Ooh, Bibian spots the head of Maracue just over the wall, but is unable to spray that down. Wumbo, though, flattened by Fox, is slight. Deletes Vanessa. So 4 versus 4 off the back of the op picks. And Now the question is, can FlyQuest Red hold their nerves? Well, Slight will find Fox over on balcony. So that's a player advantage for Boss. With bomb down, there's still a chance. Initiative forced back. Boss are the ones that have to make the first move, and that bomb is already just about halfway ticked down. Marikyu good. Emmy only able to get one. As Boss push on in, they'll get the smoke down. Look for that defuse, but they don't know where Bibian has gotten to yet. So pushing through CT, finds that first diffuser. The op misses. I don't think there's enough time left on this one. Oh, there is. The nade finds the diffuser, but not in time.
Counter-terrorists win.
Boss secures 7. That means they've secured the advantage on their CT side. But moreover, now they've sent FlyQuest Red's economy back into the question marks, as there's enough for the op, but it looks like there's also, they're only going to be buying either the AWP or a pack of rifles. There's not even enough for full rifles. Vanessa relegated to the Deagle as well. Looks like the op has been picked up for Fox. Now, start of round number 10, and not a lot of damage off the early util. Or he does get chipped a little bit off the HE from Connector. But, oh, their herd coming in through Connector. Emmy trades with Marikyu. Might give FlyQuest some little iota of control, but here's Wumbo in jungle. Just rumbling FlyQuest. And lead. The op, oh, just ticks onto him. Emmy trying to get aggressive over towards CT, but she needs to get that bomb down. Meanwhile, Wumbo continuing to be a problem for FlyQuest over from jungle. Just one after another. Now it's Slight from Connector, leaving Fox all alone in the 1 versus 2. Difficult spot to be, and she's been falling off from... Oh, there's a flick. A flick and a half, and that's going to be enough. The FlyQuest op are able to sweep up Boss. There she goes. There it is. 2 rounds left now. And the economy for Boss is actually looking a little bit suspect as we get into round number 11. The loss bonus is erased, so at this point, you might as well just go buy in some SMGs and see if you can steal back that momentum off of FlyQuest. Yeah, the full buy flipped in. Now, the one thing, the big difference from Dust 2 to Mirage for FlyQuest Red is I've seen more of the CT side on Mirage than I have of Dust 2. I feel like FlyQuest Red, when they get over to that CT side, they do have the opportunity to put up a nice wall for Boss, but this time, the B-bomb site is Ben Leet here with a 5-7, and Marikyu with a Deagle. They're not going to be enough to hold the line. A 3-for-2 trade, and Vanessa going to continue mopping up these Boss players. 1 versus 3 now for B-Wills. Does this MP9 have what it takes? I feel like this could be a chance to maybe save up a final SMG, because that loss bonus is going to be $2,400 per player, but every kill for Boss means an extra couple of bucks for util, so you might as well give it a try at least. B-Will's just waiting to see if he can catch a saving player, and Fox might just be that saving player. Slowly creeping out through apartments, spots the barrel. Oh, rips off 2. And that's going to give him the AWP as well. That is heartbreaking for FlyQuest, not having that op going into this final round of the half. Now, one more opportunity for FlyQuest here to try and even things out. They're not going to get it precisely to even, of course, but a 5-7 would be ideal, of course. Nade and connector. Slight doesn't spot anything over the top of the smoke. That's going to allow BBon to sneak up behind him, spots him on stairs, and removes him from the round. Meanwhile, D-Will's in ramp. Going to cut down Marie. FlyQuest Red, they're being challenged from so many directions here. Fox, she runs out of ammo on the AK, forced to pull out the Glock, but she's more than happy to do so. Meanwhile, Maricu through connector, traded out by Emmy, leaves this one down to a 1 versus 1, the Galil versus the Deagle. Nade doesn't connect onto Wumbo whatsoever. Bomb still not picked back up. The Molotov will deny nothing. Absolutely nothing. Wumbo just peeks out and rips Emmy's head off. 8-4 at the half. Well, 4-8 is not good whatsoever for Mirage. I feel like you want 5-7 or 6-6. However, I've seen enough of FlyQuest CT's side that if they're able to secure the pistol round, then the rest of this half could be very well be favorable. However, FlyQuest Red, these smokes are going to do a very good job of stopping Marie from getting involved on this, so Vanessa forced to fall back, but the pistols do connect. A 2-for-2 trade. Slight able to drop one back towards CT, but the rest of FlyQuest now arriving. Wumbo, oh, there's Maricu on balcony. Now gonna leave BBon all alone. 13 HP in the 1 versus 3, and it's B-Wills to finish the job. 9 rounds for Boss. They take the pistol, and we've already seen what happens when Boss have the pistol. Now, FlyQuest gonna opt for the B stack, and the way Boss is moving, I think that may have been a miscall. However, Wumbo may be getting a little bit curious on Cat, making a little bit of noise, getting down tonight. Oh, there's the Molotov on in. BBon is like, it's hot over here. Wumbo just trying to fake out FlyQuest into peeking out, but Marie gonna fall on the A-bomb site. That should offer up Boss with a nice golden opportunity to just get that bomb planted and not have to challenge this. So it's going to be Slight with a target-rich environment at the back of the map, with Wumbo supporting on the MAC-10. Triple kill means $1,800, and Boss on double digits. Now the map pick of FlyQuest Red, definitely not looking like it favors them so far, but the first buy round is really going to dictate what we get from the rest of this map. Wumbo going to be cut off on Cat by the smoke. I might lead Boss to think there's a bit more of a defense on the B-bomb site than there really is. Sending them over towards this 3 stack of players on A. Time it's going to be B-Wills out front, and the execute to come out from mostly ramp. Marie opens up, but the quick trade from Wumbo, and B-Wills Back to the 2 versus 2, or 2 for 2 trade. Marie just trying to escape. She's down to 4 HP. Molotov to cut her off, but Bibian coming out from CT. He's got her first, and Emmy behind her. Going to cut this down. It's just B-Wills left in the 1 versus 2. Should have a pretty good time here. Marie on 4 HP. That nade. There's a heat-seeking missile for her, but does end up missing. FlyQuest. There's no real options at this point. 2 versus 1. You've got to go for the retake. And Emmy, oh, there is a shot. B-Will's unable to stand up to this. So it will allow FlyQuest possible inroads on their CT side.
Bomb has been defused. Counter-terrorists win.
Well, if they can keep things going off the back of that, there's still a long road left for FlyQuest Red, but this has to, yeah, they have to win on their own map, because what we've seen from FlyQuest Red on Ancient has just been, they're still having a tough time of it. Boss looking to take the early mid control. They do have 2 players up, as well as underpass starting to become a possibility. Marie does spot some early shots through, but this smoke should allow her a little bit more opportunity to hang out in connector and wait and see if Boss want to try something dangerous. Flight on the op is going to be a rough thing here. He's been known to find some early picks. Sets up the smoke for his riflers to head in, but I don't think anybody was blinded. Not gonna matter. Ben Lee, more than capable of fragging players that are looking at him. Fox spots the players jumping across the triple, but cannot. Oh, she can! The double kill picked up. That makes this retake actually agreeable for FlyQuest. Although, they do have to be careful. This player in murder hole, B-Wills, caught by Bibian, and improves the numbers. I'm about halfway ticked down. There are kits on the side of FlyQuest. You have to be wary of the Opera of Slight. 100 HP and more than capable of those flicks. Bibian, the first one to fall. Flash tossed out. They're going to try to catch these players as they defuse, but the shots just aren't there. Emmy's got to get on the bomb. Oh, does Slight have this? The Glock, she's just getting shot from behind. And Boss, that might be the final nail in the coffin for FlyQuest Red. 11 rounds for Boss. This round for the CT side of FlyQuest is going to be desperate at best and absent at worst. Does seem that FlyQuest will go for the pistols. They'll play for overtime. That means that it's going to be 7-round road back into this. On the side of Boss, a nice 7-round buffer. You're feeling quite comfortable there. Good little catch for Marie and Underpass, though. At least there will be a rifle on the side of FlyQuest. But it does give the knowledge over to Boss that the B site is scary. So, Boss going to very quickly head over towards A, but FlyQuest are already in positions to maybe meet them here. Wumbo spots the players through connector. A little bit more information on the side of Boss. They'll try to get the bomb down just outside of the boxes. That's exactly where Marie wants them. The rotation in through connector. As Slight just picking apart this FlyQuest defense. And Boss on a 12th round. Final timeout for FlyQuest Red. What could you be planning at this point? How do you get 7 rounds to turn this game around? Well, Fox has had the op now, has the op now for the first time on the CT side, but gotta feel like a very desperate spot for FlyQuest. Vanessa trying to get active into ramp, but the flash, Wumbo able to just spray her away. Molotov to push her out of position. Boss, they don't want to delay. They want to lock this one up today. FlyQuest looking for that opportunity to crunch in towards mid, but it's really just Marie all alone in connector trying to secure this, and the smoke going to deny that vision. Flash out. Oh, Bibian in a massive spot for a multi-kill. They're not... Are they looking her direction? They're lined up, but she splits the difference on the spray. Ben Leet and Marikyu bruised and battered by the M4A4, but the kill is still theirs, and now Emmy has to convert, but no, Slight's there, and the rest of Boss soon to follow. The rotation not looking to be fast enough for FlyQuest Red. Bomb gonna be down, and it is a 3 versus 5 retake attempt. Fox already in position for market. No one here trying to stop her, but, I mean, Boss don't have to leave. They can just stay tucked in and chip away at these final 3 players. Vanessa, the last one standing. Wumbo just strafing back and forth across the windows. She'll make it out on sight, but it's not going to be enough. And so, Boss, showing that they do have some skills here. Wumbo and Merrick